hope you all had a great holiday and enjoyed some time off. I went back to Illinois and visited my family and friends, which was awesome. But I'm excited to get back here and start setting up the shop more. We've got boxes on 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 boxes. We have tool cabinets, we have workbenches, we have organization stuff, we've got more lights, we've got some fab equipment, some more fab equipment, some more fab equipment, some more workbenches, and some more cabinets. And today, as a little Christmas to myself, we're gonna be unboxing everything and setting it all up. Over the next couple of videos, we're gonna be unboxing a lot of stuff, setting up a lot of stuff in the shop, a lot of which is going to be sponsored. So if at any point you get confused or you wanna know more about something, just know I'll have links to everything in the description down below. So at any point, if you see something you're interested in, check down below. In this video, we're gonna focus on the front section more. In the next video, we'll focus on the fab section more. Without further ado, I'm gonna start unboxing stuff and assemble it. It took me exactly an hour to assemble this bad boy, mostly because it was covered in plastic to, protect the finish, which I appreciate, although it was super annoying. But there were some dents in the side of this thing, and now the door doesn't close. So I'm probably just gonna get some stronger magnets and that should be fine. Also, the magnet on this side is just totally missing, so unfortunate. Now, time for number 2. Now both of those cabinets are gonna go on this wall. One of them is going to be a tool cabinet for all the mechanic tools that I'm gonna be working on the front lift. The other cabinet will be a consumable cabinet full of brake clean, oil, and trans fluid. And then something was gonna go on the wall for the other stuff. But for now, I'm gonna build that. Not a cabinet, a workbench. Introducing workbench number 1, a 52-inch adjustable height, just with a crank. Look at that, it goes up, it's going up, and mobile, got wheels, workbench, yeah. So that's this is the first of 3, and this is going there in between the 2 cabinets. I know you guys might be wondering, why didn't I build my own workbenches? My last shop, that's what I did. The thing is that my last workbench that I built, it wasn't that great, and it took a lot of time, and it was still pretty expensive. These workbenches, definitely more expensive than if I would have just built them. But the sturdiness, the construction, the quality, the looks, the usefulness, and the efficiency of them, it's worth the price. This workbench is gonna be a great little mobile workbench I can move anywhere in the shop. Gonna be paired with some awesome chairs, which you'll see in a future video. But yeah, that's why I'm not building my own workbench. Speaking about that though, let me go ahead and build one of the other workbenches that's gonna go over here as well. landlord gave me a really big shelf. Very, very big. Congratulations there. Firstly, the new workbenches are already being put to use. But secondly, this is a bunch of stuff from Wall Control. You guys saw that we took down the old, ugly, cheap laminate pegboards. We took those down, but I did want some pegboards because I really wanted to try to stay really organized and efficient in this shop. So I reached out to Wall Control, who's a company that makes metal pegboards, and sure enough, they were happy to work with me. We got 6 of their pegboard, the pegboards, and then a whole bunch of assortment of attachments for it. So we got the first part up here. These are some nice little plastic containers that I'm going to end up, putting lots of bolts, nuts, washers, butt connectors, all the little small things that I'll need on a day-to-day basis. And then above that are going to go the Wall Control pegboards. If I put the Wall Control pegboards up, they would be a little bit higher than the Husky cabinets, and that would bug me. So we're gonna cut the pegboards. Wall Control, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Your product is beautiful and I'm about to cut it and ruin it. Not really. Grinder died, so I can't continue cutting the pegboards to shape, but it's turning out very nicely. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and start restoring this, which is a massive shelf. And when I mean massive, I mean massive. 12 feet long and 6 feet tall. I got all the pegboards cut and notched to fit over the conduit. I like how you balanced your ukulele on like 4 different objects. Pegboards up. We have the can holder right now and the paper towel holder up here right now. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go to the store, get all the stuff that I want to hang up here, and then hang the stuff up there, stock up that cabinet, and then, start stocking up that cabinet. Also, another thing we'll do tomorrow is move this thing into its spots. It's looking much better now that it's black. Probably needs another layer, but I'll do that tomorrow. Looks like Hunter's already out. Before we do the second layer on the shelf, we got a surprise shipment in from Viper. I didn't think I was gonna get these yet, but here they are. So we're gonna unbox one of them. We're gonna unbox the one for the front area. And Daniel's here to do some more painting. It's a nicer headrest than in my cars.
That's
Ooh,
boy.
gee. So they had different color combos. I went black and red. Look at that. Like real leather.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I've got a chair to go with my nice little office space. So this chair that I have here is their shorter version. Daniel's assembling the taller version, which is gonna be used in the back section for like the welding table and such. I'm gonna wait to show you guys that one in the next video. But this chair is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome for this area, you know, when I need to do work on my little desk. It'll be awesome if I need to detail a car outside or work on, you know, something underneath the lift. It's just gonna be a really nice chair. And it's super adjustable, and the quality on this thing, immaculate. So huge thanks to Viper for sending this bad boy out. Man, this thing rolls so easily that I can't stay still just because the floor is uneven enough. The big shelf has been moved successfully. That is looking sweet. Now I'm gonna cut out the back wall to expose the outlets, and then we'll put a final layer of paint on it. The shelf is now painted again, and all the shelves are painted. Unfortunately, that took a little bit longer than I wanted to, and we have to wait for it to dry before we mount it to the wall, get it in the right spot, do all that stuff. It's gonna take us another day. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. She's sturdy. And there you have it. I moved around the shelves so they're useful. I secured the entire shelf to the wall with some L brackets and put some no slip like matte stuff underneath. And now it's super solid. I'm gonna go to the store, get another roller. I'm just gonna touch up the paint on it a little bit because moving the shelves around, I scratched some stuff. And then I am gonna go to the auto parts store and get all of the supplies that I'm going to need, hopefully for the next little bit. this turned out awesome. I went to the auto parts store and I bought pretty much as much as I could think of. See, with this new chapter of Gingium, with this new shop, I'm really wanting to do things the smart way. In my old shop, I kind of bought things when I needed it. So say I needed to do this project on said car, I went to the store and bought the things that I needed just for that project. The problem is that I'm doing so many projects that I had to just, go to the store pretty much every day to get stuff for that day. And that's just so inefficient. Not only is it wasting money, but it's wasting time, which is super important. And the past couple of months, working outside, it's made me realize that. So we have all the consumables that I need. We've got the thread locker, sealant, epoxy, we've got brake clean, we've got oil. Now there's a couple reasons why I've switched over to Pennzoil. Number one, you know what it's made of. It's actually made of almost entirely natural gas. And going along with that, and the second reason why I've been using Pennzoil, is that they're taking a huge step forward in sustainability. They're using recycled plastics in their containers. They're designing products with less greenhouse gases and less packaging. They're improving the energy efficiency of their facilities. And along with that, over 50% of the electricity that Pennzoil uses is from renewable resources. Pennzoil is also supporting international carbon offsetting projects such as the Katigan Mentaya project in Indonesia, the Qinghai Afforestation project in China, and the Green Trees project in the United States. And all that is awesome, because that means Pennzoil is not only just an oil that is great for your cars, protecting your motor, but it's also an oil that is great for the environment, or at least as good for the environment as oil can be. And I gotta give Pennzoil a huge thanks for sponsoring this video and sponsoring some of the other things I've done in the past. It's been awesome to work with such an awesome company. But going back to the things that I got a bunch of shop towels, because I'm always running out of those. I got a jug of Simple Green because I just always buy the sprayers. Just all this stuff behind me, it's all going toward the goal of being more efficient, saving me money, giving me more time to make better content for you guys. And this is not everything. I kind of just bought all the stuff that I could think of. Obviously, over the next couple of months, once we actually start getting back into the swing of things, there's gonna be stuff that I think of that I'm gonna need to buy. And so guys, that's pretty much it for this video. It may not look like we accomplished a whole lot, but the pile of boxes says otherwise. Hopefully you guys are digging it. I'm so excited with the setup and with the future of this back setup. The shelf is gonna be awesome. This little workstation, awesome. This workbench has already proved super awesome. The Viper chairs, wall control wall stuff, the Husky cabinets full of Pennzoil and other things. As you can tell, that's like my materials cabinet, and this is gonna be my tool cabinet, but right now it's just full of junk. Although, a lot of tools. In the next video, we're gonna tackle this back section. We're going to put more shelves up, put another cabinet up, put another wall control thing up, put another workbench, and then maybe start setting up some of the fab equipment I've got. We're also gonna set up some neon signs that my landlord gave me. I don't want to spoil that too much. I really hope that you guys enjoy this content as much as the actual renovations that we did to the shop. I know it's a little bit more tedious, a little bit less progress in each video, but this is the important part. I mean, this is like setting this shop up right. It's gonna mean that the builds are that much better, that much more efficient. I've put so much thought into the way I want to do everything in here, and hopefully you are agreeing with everything I'm doing. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year. If you want to support the channel more and get the next video early, you can click up there to Patreon. I'll see you guys later. Yet again, if you want to check out any of the stuff in the video, link in the description down below. Thank you guys so much. Peace out. Goodbye. I've never experienced something. There goes Danielle breaking the other one in the background. I've never experienced something that rolls so easily. This is awesome.